unsure about whether you want to apply to the PGPX at IIM Ahmedabad just because there's a Gmat to be given? Well, after over 10 years of experience, I've given the Gmat and got a great score. So it can be done, and here's how I did it. First up, I went to MBA.com, took one of the practice tests available there. That gave me a baseline of where I stand, what are the key focus areas I need to work on. Now, for those, there are n number of resources out there, and any of them are actually good enough to help you achieve a great score. Having done my prep, I also took a lot of mock exams to help me get my speed and confidence going. And once I felt I'm more or less ready, I took the second free practice test on MBA.com, and that gave me the score which I should expect in the final, and it was just 20 marks of what I eventually did get. Now, coming to the actual day of the test, the first thing I did was take a deep breath and stay calm. And during the course of the exam, I took my time on the first few questions to get them right. Moving forward, in the break, I also had some fruits and a lot of water to keep me hydrated. And all of that added up to end up with a great score.
Gmat is one of the criteria to get into IIMA. My Gmat score and experience was less than the average of the batch, but this did not deter my confidence. Coming from a niche background, I understood that IIMA not just looks at one criteria, but looks at the overall portfolio of the candidate.
The application process consists of two phases. The overall application process is pretty simple and straightforward. The first phase is basically you fill in the portal with your personal and professional experience, and then the PGPX office and the management would evaluate your profile and then shortlist the profiles for the second phase. The second phase consists of writing 2 essays and also appearing for the in-person interviews. The way I work around this application process is to give equal weightage to Gmat, to extracurricular activities, to the essay as well as to the interview. Now, coming to these 4-5 parameters, extracurriculars was one of the parameters which worked towards my strength. So there were 3 achievements which I wanted to portray. The one being that I had an educational startup which housed around 4,000 students, and I still mentor them. That was one of the parameters which I had portrayed. The second one being that I manage a cricket club in Arizona, and I still manage them. So we have won a lot of tournaments, and that was one of the other achievements which I portrayed. The other one is I had interest in public speaking, so I joined the Toastmasters club. I qualified up to the district level in Toastmasters, and that was the other extracurricular activity which I portrayed. So I recommend having a balance of all these parameters which will help in your application process.
For preparation of essays, I thought through real life scenarios. I kept the language simple so that I could put across my thoughts clearly. I related my essays to my experience and background. For preparation of interview, I wrote down each and every point on my CV and thought through my strengths and weaknesses. I practiced few mock interviews with my friends, and the key was to be confident and clear in what you are trying to communicate. The whole idea about getting into IIMA is to be yourself.
A stellar Gmat score by itself is not going to assure you of an admit to IIMA. Trust me, I've been through that, and my first attempt did not result into an admit. So what does it take? It's a combination of the Gmat, your overall application strength, and finally the interview. So here's what I did to approach my interview. I focused on 2 major things. First one was to be very clear in my mind as to how PGPX fits into my overall career journey and why at this point. Secondly, I was very keen to keep abreast of the latest happenings across a wide variety of fields and how they are relevant to the world of business and the economy. As my wife puts it, I was into the habit of random browsing, and I'm sure that helped a lot. On the interview day itself, the key thing was to have a logical flow of thought, the ability to defend that flow, and thinking on one's feet to respond to the professor's questions as they kept coming at you. In short, this was my mantra for success in the interview. Experience the transformation.